Whose Am I is a book for both children and adults, asking questions and starting conversations around the topic of adoption that are often difficult for families to address.
Author Jackie Darby joins us now with more. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. What a privilege.
You have such an amazing story. Tell us how your adoption story came about.
Well, I was an abandoned baby left to die in the garbage dump of Seoul, Korea. And to the point that rats were eating on my naked little body. But I believe that God sent a nurse. She was a missionary who found me and rescued me and took me to the local orphanage. And there I became eligible for adoption. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, God was touching the hearts of a couple who already had 5 children of their own, 5 biological children of their own. And they felt that they wanted to adopt and help unfortunate children. So they started the adoption process and were assigned their first baby girl. But unfortunately, she passed away before she ever made it to the U.S. They went through the process 2 more times and both babies also died.
Wow.
But on the day President J.F. Kennedy was assassinated, about an hour after the news raced across the airwaves, my mom got a phone call from the director of the orphanage and said they had a 4th baby. My mom said at the time, she said no, because they no longer felt like it was God's will to adopt. But clearly they changed their minds, and 8 months old, I flew into Chicago O'Hare.
Oh, wow. And your family never kept the details of your adoption a secret?
They did not. From little on, people ask me that quite often. When did you hear your story? As long as I can remember, I've heard my story, because clearly I don't look like my family, and people knew. Back then it wasn't as common as adoption is today, but people would often ask me, or ask my parents, when did you get her?
Yeah.
And so I heard the story very often.
So the book is called Whose Am I? Talk a little bit about finding your identity and the struggles that you had.
Well, years ago, I would not have been here talking about my story, because my story to me brought so much shame. I was very embarrassed of my story, especially I still have visible scars from the rat bites. And through the healing process, how God touched my life, I believe that I can be here talking about what He's done in my life, and through the book, helping others to come to their identity.
Yeah, it's a bilingual book because you also connected with the illustrator who also adopted, and there's a story there too that's kind of intertwined in the book.
Yes. My co-author, Aisha de Lopez, is also an adoptive mom. They had 2 biological children of their own, and then they adopted 2 little girls from an orphanage in Guatemala. And through some challenges that they were facing, she and her husband reached out to me and asked me if I would just spend time with their girls, because they felt like maybe they could identify with me. And their youngest daughter, Darlie, really did connect with me. And through that, this story came to life. And Aisha is not only our co-author, but she's also the illustrator and has beautifully illustrated this book.
I love that your story now, you're back in Guatemala, and you're
Yes.
helping others too, correct?
Yes, yes. Now my husband and I are missionaries. We serve on the mission field in Guatemala, and we speak Spanish. That's why the book is bilingual.
Yep.
It's for Spanish and English speakers, and God's using my life to help others walk through that adoption process.
So you've chosen a children's book. What do you hope that the children, and then by way of the children, their parents, get from reading the book?
Our heart's desire is that our book would be a resource in the hands of any parent, any adult who is dealing with adoption, foster care, or simply just wants their children to understand adoption, because most likely their child is going to be in school or in Sunday school or somewhere where they're going to come across an adopted child. And so they can be empathetic and understand what adoption means.
Gosh, it's such an amazing story. Jackie, thank you so much for joining us. You got to get a copy of the book. You can see taplink.cc/Jackie Darby 63. And sold online, I'm sure, as well?
Yes, it's sold on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, anywhere the book is sold, but you can look it up, whosamibook.com.
Fantastic.
All right, Jackie, thank you so
Thank
much for
you
sharing
so
your
much.
story.